BTM is on the move in the regular session of today, the 9th of June 2025, or 24% roughly. Let's see what's going on. According to what's written here, BTM is a small the company is a small cap financial services company which operates Bitcoin ATMs. The company is expected to have positive earnings of $0.46 this year, up from a loss of zero point 0.6 last year. That means its earnings that it has earnings growth of or rather implying earnings growth of around 176.6%. The shares are up 187.7% year to date, but it's a stock under $5. Let's see, yeah, rough now above $5 with high trading volume. However, free cash flow was solid last quarter, and the company bought more Bitcoin with some of the cash. Okay, yeah. Let's see let me be sure when this was released. Yeah, today. Yeah, okay. So in any case, yes, the stock is let me not say what the underlying trend is. The line trend is bullish, so up 187% in the last 1 year. Usually the underlying trend is likely to be bullish, give it with that sort of gain. So we have higher prices extrapolated. 2.22 is a downward projection, but higher prices expected to go on up till it's actually changing. We have 7.18 by Tuesday, the 22nd of July. That may not be the case. It could even be something else entirely. So let's look at the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart as well, higher prices are extrapolated, upper projections. We have 7.46, 8.77, 9.59. There's a downward projection here, but it's unfortunately no longer in play. But I can get it. I can get what it is. It's $1.65. Yeah, $1.65. And not very long ago, there was also 1.73 or thereabout. Let's look at the 3-hour chart. The 3-hour chart, high prices are equally extrapolated as well. We have upper projections as well: 6.07, 6.85, 7.34. 2-hour chart, 5.34. It's a downward projection. 5.84 upper projection. 6.16. But a correction is a contraction of the volatility expansion is expected to begin to play out maybe by Wednesday, the 11th of June. So this is the only chart that is predicting some contraction. Let's see now. Let's look at the 1-hour chart. On the 1-hour chart, let's see what we have. A slight divergence to what we have on the 2-hour chart. It's more of an accumulative contraction on the 1-hour chart. Down projection of 5.15. Let's look at the 1-minute chart and see what we have. We may see some really radical projections here. Okay, nothing fantastic, nothing radical. 5.99. We could just have a look at the 5-minute chart. You never know what we're going to find here. Let's see what we have. Okay, nothing. It's a downward projection, 5.5, 5.15. Okay, nothing here as well. Just that. Well, they're all downward projections, on this 3-hour chart. So, well, the stock has run up a huge amount of gain since when? Since you can clearly see that, it does pull back at various times. Maybe if it pulls back, it may provide a buying opportunity, but it's really just too strong now, just too strong, and the algos are not extrapolating any contraction. I really don't think it's. I mean, if you want to buy, I would say just wait for it to pull back slightly, and then you can, you know, decide. You can, you know, take a position in the stock. But right now, even though high prices are extrapolated, but caution is really warranted. Completely, caution is warranted. Let's see what's going on in the on level two active trader. Let's see what's going on. Not so liquid, but it's well, it doesn't have to be all that liquid as such, but it's not so liquid. Like, yeah. Well, the shares are going through. We've seen a lot of 1,000, but it's quite active. You can see it's that I think the aggression is not that much because we can see prices at various. I mean, orders at various prices: 5.81, 5.80, 5.79. It's indicating that those with limit orders are getting their orders through, as against when much of the transactions are going through on one or two prices. Then it just tells you that it's aggression that's behind what's going on, and market participants are using market orders to send their orders through. So intraday high at some point was 5.84. It's thinning out now slightly. At various times, it's a mix of things: aggression, and then aggression, and then normalcy. Yeah, aggression will be a case where you probably find all the price rate, all the prices, all the various. Sorry, aggression will be like something like this. It's something a bit more like this. Where you have orders going through on the same price. But it's improving. Yeah, we have. Well, well, we could still say. Well, I can still say this is a lot better. A lot better. We have 5.72, 5.76, 5.75. Yeah, it just indicates that there's a broad participation to some extent, but it could be better than this. We saw that earlier on. So almost this whole column filled up with figures. But here, it's mixed, goes back and forth. Now it's a bit more aggressive, more on the aggressive side of things. Yeah. So intraday high, we saw, as you can clearly see, 5.84 at some point. Yeah. Okay. See what you make of BTM, and thank you very much for watching this video.